Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. And today, I am ecstatic and surprised to share with you guys another great product for your men's wardrobe. And this is, let me build a little anticipation. Work with me here, right? So what's something that I collect the most of? I mean, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know it's watches, cologne. What's another thing that I really love? All right, leather jackets. I am a leather jacket addict. You can never have, at least I can never have, too many leather jackets in my collection. I have about 30 to 35 jackets right now, some of which I got about 20, 25 years ago. And the thing about leather is that it never goes out of style. And hopefully, fortunately, for me, my body weight and my height really hasn't changed much over the years. And most people, no matter what your weight is, really the size of the jacket isn't really going to affect the length in most cases. I mean, if you're a smaller dude, maybe you're a child and you got a jacket, yeah, they may not fit you when you're older. But once you get to that high school level, I started to wear roughly the mediums. And as I'm an adult now, I can still wear mediums. I prefer to wear a small, but again, it depends on where my weight is at. When I'm down to about 160, smalls definitely fit me tighter. For me, like most men, when I do gain my weight, it's always right in the midsection. So I'm about 175 right now. And again, that kind of fluctuates. To be honest with you, I went on blood pressure medicine, and I just feel like it slowed me down enough where I just have to be a little more careful with what I eat. Nonetheless, about 175, I like to stay within that 160 to 175 range. I've peaked at about 180, but after I stopped drinking alcohol altogether, I eat more now. So, anyway. So, based on my size, I can still wear medium. So, some of the jackets that I had maybe in high school, which I only had a couple, they were small, but now as an adult, because I like things to fit pretty snug and pretty tight, I can still wear those jackets. So, they never really go out of style. There's always a time and a place to wear a different type of jacket. You have your bomber jackets. You have, of course, your, which I only have one of, your bomber jackets. You have your traditional Brando style jackets, your biker jackets, your cafe racer jackets. There are so many different styles that there is something for everyone. Now, you may not be the type of person who condones wearing of animals, and that's okay. If you're not a leather person, that's okay. I totally get it. But there's a lot of pleather jackets, a lot of what we call, well, pleather is kind of a crummy word for it, but what I like to say is what I like to call vegan leather jackets, right? So, again, it's a great look. Everybody's different. Some people may not like leather. I have been a huge fan of leather forever. I just think it really takes your style up to kind of a bad boy look. Now, I'm a really sweet guy. I'm a really nice guy. I do have kind of a little bit of an edge sometimes, but for the most part, I'm not a bad boy. I'm a nice boy, but I still love the leather jacket look, and I will say there is something badass about wearing a leather jacket. So a company reached out to me the other day. What's great about this YouTube thing is the cool thing about sharing all these different products and these different videos I put up is that somebody's always watching. And what's great about being able to have this channel is companies reach out to me pretty much on a weekly basis and they want to collaborate. And so what's great about this is I have a leather addiction. So I've bought a lot of jackets. Most of the jackets I have I purchased, but now as the channel has started to grow more, I get a lot of companies reaching out. So I've worked with a few different brands. This is another brand again that sent me the jacket yesterday. And I gotta tell you, I am super excited because a lot of the jackets I have are a little bit heavier, and this company is called Angel Jackets, and they have a whole slew of different styles. I'll put a link in the description. Check it out. There is something for everyone. They have movie-inspired jackets. They have your traditional Brando-style jackets, your Cafe Racer, which we want to show you today. And this style jacket, I was so excited. It was like it was meant to be. Let me just shut up for a second, and I'm going to show you what the jacket looks like on in just a second. So this is it right here. So this is your traditional, created a new word, traditional cafe style racer jacket. And what it is basically a biker jacket. It's what you'll see a lot of motocross guys wear. I have a few Icon jackets in my collection. What I like about this is that this is very lightweight. I don't have a lot of jackets that don't have kind of a thicker lining. So when the weather gets a little warmer, like now, you know, at night starting to get a little cool. This is great because some of my other jackets are a little bit too heavy, a little bit too warm. So this is fantastic. Nice lightweight jacket. What's great about this as well is if you guys have seen my video I did probably about 6 months ago on my blue jacket I got off eBay, it was the exact same style. What you're going to get with a lot of these different eBay sellers, a lot of different companies that you'll find on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course, is that a lot of times these jackets are made in a big factory somewhere, and everybody's kind of putting their own branding on it. I had this exact jacket in a distressed blue. The problem with the company that I purchased from was the color of the jacket. When it got wet, it discolored, and I ended up sending it back. It was about 80 bucks. And I was a little bit hesitant to order from them again. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I was a little disappointed. Other thing about it, when I ordered one, it was a medium, and it fit me just a little bit larger than I liked. And, you know, I like, especially a cafe-style racer jacket, I like that to fit really snug and tight. I'd rather be too tight than too large. So this jacket is exactly like the jacket I purchased before, but the company reached out, Angel Jackets, and I want to thank them again for their generosity and sending me this badass coat. They reached out and they wanted to send me a brown one. I said, let's do the black. I just think black is a little more my style. I have a few brown jackets. I did ask to get both colors. Because brown, the one they were going to send me, is a really nice looking distressed brown. I'm hoping to get my hands on one, maybe in the not too distant future. Me and Angel Jackets will be working together again. So rest assured, you're going to be seeing a lot more leather jackets on the channel for you leather jacket lovers. So let me just go ahead and throw it on here just so you guys can get an idea what it looks like here. So you have something to look at while I'm talking to you guys. Oh man, just killer coat. And you guys know that you can get a lot of bang for your buck with internet companies selling stuff. You don't have to go into a big box store and there's a lot of fashion channels out there will tell you have to spend $400, $500, $600 on a jacket to get nice quality. Absolutely false. A lot of those companies are having a huge markup, are getting these jackets from the same place as everybody else's. So again, always be a smart shopper, and I can tell you based on my experience, I don't know anybody with 35 leather jackets in their collection. I have a pretty good idea of what you get for your money, just like when it comes to watches, and let me tell you, this company is fantastic. Now, one thing I want to state before I get involved in just a few specifics. One, the price, $179.99 for this jacket. You can get that. I believe that is shipped to your door. 30 days easy returns and free U.S. shipping with any purchase over $35, which really, if you're buying a coat from them, that's pretty much anything. So that's fantastic. This is made of a lambskin, so if you haven't owned a lambskin jacket, lambskin's a lot softer, okay? It's very soft and supple, whereas cowhide or goat or whatever, you know, I have a lot of different types of leather. I have several lambskin. Lambskin, I always feel like just a very, very lightweight, comfortable jacket. Now, if you're a biker, these are fashion jackets. These aren't really meant to provide you with protection. You'll get a little bit of wind protection, but God forbid you should fall down if you are a biker. This isn't going to offer a lot of protection. This is really a fashion jacket that gives you the look. Again, if I still had my motorcycle, I would definitely ride with it. I mean, you take the risk when you ride with something that's not armored, but it is just a great coat. Now, I want to state one other thing too. A lot of times when I wear a jacket, if I'm trying it on somewhere, which is pretty rare, I will always go with small or medium. I like coats to fit, again, snug and tight. I have a few jackets I've ordered from different companies on eBay, and the mediums fit me like a small. Super snug, I mean, just nice fitted, nice high on the waist. So a lot of times when I order lately with other companies, I always go with the small. Now we had a little bit of a miscommunication. I had requested a small and they ended up sending me a medium. Now I am an overreactor a lot of times, so I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But nice thing about it, the gentleman who I was dealing with at the company, I don't know if he accidentally sent me the medium or if he just took it upon himself, because there was a little bit of a hesitation there. You know, people who deal with this, who kind of know how their coats fit, basically by looking at me, and I always mention my size, my 5'7", 175 in all my videos. He said a small probably wasn't going to fit me. And I said, nope, I like them tighter, but he still ended up sending me the medium. But you know what? I'm really glad he did, because their mediums fit a little smaller than a traditional medium. This coat fits me absolutely perfect. Again, I'm 5'7", 175 pounds. This jacket will fit me even if I fluctuate down to 160, or when I do, up to about 180. It's very lightweight. It's very snug fitting. And across the back, this is what I really like. I don't like jackets to fit loose around the traps. See, when I bring my arms together and bring out my traps, it's nice and snug across the back. Just a great fit. If you're a guy my size, my height, my weight, even if you're a little bit taller, which probably most of you are. You know, I come from short people. What can I say? I'm not a tall guy. This is going to fit you if you're about, I'd say you can pull this off at, well, really, I mean, you know, obviously if you're a really short guy like in the 5'5s, this is going to come down a little bit longer. But I have coats that basically, even at my size, that are a little bit longer than this. So what I like about it is that this is a little bit higher on the waist. You can see the back pockets. And so if you are a shorter dude, this is still going to fit you. If you're a taller guy, maybe up to 5'11", 6 feet, of course it's going to be a little bit, you know, higher on your waist. Really, it's just personal preference. I like the fact that this one is shorter than a few of my other jackets. So that's fantastic. I'd always prefer a little shorter than too long, right? Because then you start getting towards more of like a 3/4 inch length jacket. And that's not what these are. These are biker jackets, biker style jackets. So let's just show you guys a little bit more on the close up here. You have a couple buttons on the sleeve, which is great for us Invicta watch lovers. You can button that open and allow room for your gigantic watch to come out the cuff. If you want to tighten up, you can go ahead and do so as well. You have a little bit of kind of overlapping on the layers here to give a little bit of a design aspect. Again, super soft. And what really makes this coat is the diamond print. If you guys have seen me or the quilting stitching, if you guys have seen me in other videos, it's one of my favorite design aspects on leather jackets. And I love the fact it comes right over the shoulders and then right across the back. Obviously, this was a jacket I really liked, and that's why I bought it in the blue. It just didn't work out due to the quality. This quality is definitely a lot nicer than the one I got off eBay. It's fantastic. What I like about this is, as well is the collar on this is nice and reinforced. Like, it doesn't feel like kind of like a just a standard piece of leather there. There's a little bit of rigidity to it. And then of course you have your button right around the collar there if you want to zip this all the way up and block out the wind if you're a little bit cold or whatever, or if you are on a motorcycle, you can zip that right up and keep that wind out. A couple pockets in the front, couple on the breast. This coat is absolutely fantastic. You can cinch in the waist a little bit if you choose. Mine's just basically, you know, exactly where when I took it out of the packaging. It does come in kind of a nice bag, although I'm not really sure if all their jackets come that way, if that was just the jacket or the bag they sent me. For me, I end up throwing that stuff away. All my jackets get, believe it or not, locked away. You know, I'm kind of a paranoid person, so you know, I always like to prepare for things, and jackets are kind of a stealable item. So again, like watches, like anything of value, always, you know, layer your security. So, but just a fantastic coat. Price point this, I would say, compared to other brands, is pretty comparable. I did see the other day a $20 off coupon. I think if you signed up for their mailing list, but don't quote me on that. I didn't really explore the site too much, just a little bit to check out the different coats. They do have several different sizes, of course. You can get it all the way down to an extra small, and if you're a big boy, all the way up to 3XL. So you have a nice variety there. A little bit more about the features. They say it's all seasonal. I would say yes, but obviously it doesn't have much of a lining. It's pretty thin, so this is a coat that, well, it's not too cold. You're not really gonna, you know, I mean, you're not gonna sweat wearing this, and you're not gonna be, you know, freezing your ass off with it. So that's great. Again, I'm really happy that they sent me this particular one because I wanted something that, you know, in the springtime or you know, in the fall, I could wear and not be too hot. This is fantastic. 100% real and supple, not just real, but supple lambskin. And if you've ever felt lambskin, it is very supple. It's super soft. Internal fully lined and skin-friendly viscose. Snap tab collar, which I already showed you, with smooth zip YKK closure. 4-zip secure pockets for cell phone, cash, etc., etc. They show the model in this picture is 5'8", 156 pounds. What's interesting is when you look at that model, I would say, I'm not doubting that he is. I'm just saying, you know, it gives you an idea what the jacket's going to look like on you. 5'8", again, I'm 5'7 and a half. I'd say with boots, I'm probably 5'8", and, you know, 156, I'm almost 180 right now. Again, my weight kind of fluctuates, but again, you know, we're probably pretty comparable in size. I probably hold more, obviously more weight around the midsection and my upper body and back. Everybody's body's different. One guy reached out to me today on YouTube and said, hey, I'm looking to get a different leather jacket. He hadn't seen this video yet, and he was asking about the size. You know, guys, always drop me a comment, drop me an email. I'm always here to help you guys try to decide on a size. But ultimately, you know, you're just gonna have to order what you think you're gonna like, because you know, you could have a guy that's 180 and a guy that's 180, and some guy might be really heavy on muscle, other guy may not be. Everybody's body's different. So 180 is not 180, 170 is not 170. It really just depends. You know yourself the best. If you are used to wearing jackets or clothing or whatever you may be watching me review, and you normally wear a medium, I would probably just get what you normally wear. But I would encourage you to try smaller sizes, because I just think, especially with a coat, I just feel like a jacket like this is meant to be nice and snug, show off that build, show off that body, and you know, let you know, represent, right? So that's about it, guys. I would definitely, if you have any questions whatsoever, drop me a comment first, drop me an email. My email address is in the description of every video. I'm always here to help. I can always bump if I don't know the answer, I can bump it up and get you guys an answer. I don't know, I haven't really dealt with their customer care, knowing how quick they respond, but I'm really fast, so if I can help you guys anyway, I'm just happy the company was nice enough to collaborate, and anytime a company is willing to send me things that I really enjoy and that I'm going to get a lot of use out of, I want to keep that relationship going, and I'm always here to help no matter what. So that's really about it, guys. Angel Jackets, link is in the description. Check it out. They have tons of other jackets. They have, I don't know which one I'm going to get next time. I was trying to decide last night, because I'm always like trying to get one step ahead. I don't know. There's a lot of cool ones I might do. They have the Batman Bane jacket, which is pretty cool. They have the kind of 3/4 inch length from the movie. The hell is it? The one with I'm drawing a blank. The kid from Drive, Ryan Gosling. It's the Blade Runner 2049. Sorry, drawing a blank. That's a pretty cool coat. And what's interesting about you know, when you watch a movie, anytime you see a dude wearing a leather jacket, generally you're gonna find that being remade or some kind of inspired jacket by somewhere. One last thing I want to close on. Sometimes when you order jackets like this, depending on what country they come from, depending on their process, I have had coats that come from different areas, India, Pakistan, you know, United Kingdom, and a few occasions I've had it, in a lot of them from eBay. You have to be a little bit careful with eBay. Some of them have come with kind of a I don't want to insult any brands, because I love all these jackets. It's not all really off-putting, but there is a slight kind of barnyard, kind of like a leathery, very stable-ish smell with some leathers. So again, when you order, it's nice to reach out to YouTubers and see what their experiences. I have jackets that I reviewed where I've mentioned that. This is not one of those jackets. So when you put this on, rest assured you're going to have just a nice, pleasant aroma of high quality lambskin leather. Smells good, feels good, looks good. You will be extremely happy. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Again, drop me a comment, drop me an email, give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. And again, if I can help you guys in any way, by all means, let me know. Check that jacket out, guys. Angel Jackets. You'll be seeing more of these. Have a great evening, guys. Take care.